JCSGO Gym. Nagbabalik po ang inyong PCBL. Nakita natin ng first quarter, nagkakainitan ng bahagya si Alvin Padilla at si Jessie Saitanan. Well, this ball game would about to be just as intense and they have to watch it kasi mahigpit na nanonood si Commissioner Ato Badulato. Just to inform you, James and Cart, kanina or rather earlier today, inaserve na yung kauna-unahang game suspension sa Founders Cup. Si King Importante is serving a game suspension for intentionally elbowing Isit and challenging him into a fight after the game na yun. Ang sabi ni Coach Ato Badulato, hindi makakalusot sa kanya yung mga ganyan. If these guys want to make it to the pros, well, they have to start behaving in a sportsman-like manner. James.
Nothing escapes the watchful eye of Ms. Riza Diaz on courtside. Maraming salamat. I still remember the press conference. Sabi ni Boss Buddy Encarnado na we will not tolerate hooliganism here. And they are strictly enforcing that as RJ Argamino scores and contested.
Balikan ng bola early in the second quarter as Argamino finally breaks the scoring drought ng dalawang koponan as they lead 21-19.
Alam mo yung mga bagong pasok na player tulad ni RJ Argamino, wala kang Paolo Ponteos, wala kang Jamil Ortoste, but this is a chance for RJ Argamino to prove his worth as part of the rotation.
Time to shine, no? Para dito sa mga hindi masyadong nagagamit na guards ng Kama Motors, James, the league is about getting opportunities. As we see itong ex-pro na si Alvin Padilla getting the contact from Rudy Liganay and rising for that basket and the foul.
And Padilla could not complete the three-point play. Tabla pa rin tayo, 21-all. It's the second deadlock ng ating laro. Ludovice at the left wing. Cabrera trying to get loose mula dito kay Alvin Padilla, but Padilla whistled for a foul.
Madikit masyado yung depensa itong si Alvin Padilla because he knows that Royder Cabrera is dangerous from any spot on the floor.
Now take a look at how Royder Cabrera keeps moving, constantly looking for an opening as Ludovice gets fouled that time. He goes through so much. Ito si Royder Cabrera, ilang screen yung kanyang dadaanan, gaano kalayo kaya kanyang tatakboy that you really have to pay close attention to him. And that frees Ivan Ludovice up for that opportunity.
Exactly, dahil nagpo-focus yung depensa ng Jumbo Plastic sa patakbo-takbo nitong si Royder Cabrera, and Ludovice is very active. In our first half, in the first quarter, he dished out gorgeous assists to his teammates. Pero ngayon, siya naman yung kumuha ng tira, making his first free throw.
And that's the benefit of having a guy like Mr. Automatic on the floor. Draw so much attention na talagang hindi pwedeng hindi mo mataan yung kanilang player movement, body movement, and ball movement. 1-point lead para sa Kama Motors, 22-21. Viernes sets up Perez inside. Beautiful feed.
Perez scoring 4 points already in this game. Pag ganyan-ganyan lang siya, naghahanap ng pupwestuhan and waiting for the passes from his guard.
Saan, stretch 4. There's a stat jumper, pero yung banggaan sa ilalim, may foul. I think it will be on Ludovice. Pangalawang foul against a former Sunbetter Red Lion. Mandani running the point. A little pressure mula sa Kama Motors. Viernes for 3. That's good.
Depensa nitong Kama Motors nag-zone dun sa particular play na yun. Kaya pinagbayad naman sila agad ni Viernes with an outside shot.
26-22, kalamangan ng Jumbo Plastic. Hard show para dito kay Taganas. Balik sa labas. Ludovice kontra kay Mandani. Ivan with a drive, floats it up, and fishes a foul.
For the second time this quarter, Ludovice will prove to the line for 2 free throws. Yung kanyang intensity, yung kanyang aggressiveness paying off for the guard.
Check out the courage para dito kay Ivan Ludovice. Alam mo na si AJ Mandani, galing PBA, so yung physicality ng laro galing na si AJ Mandani. Not afraid to go up against the bigger guy. So Mandani will get a warning for excessively complaining. Well, obviously, when you go up against someone tulad ni Ivan Ludovice na napaka-agresibo, may sometimes get under your skin a bit.
But Ludovice struggling from the line so far. Isa pa lang ang napapasok niya sa kanyang tatlong pagkakataon.
He will get a second try, second free throw up. And bounces out. Perez, another rebound. Pagkakataon sa Jumbo na dagdagan ang kanilang kalamangan sa ating second quarter. Argamino almost lost by Viernes. He crosses over. Probing inside, outside Perez. Balik kay Viernes. Driving from the corner. Hang time move, misses. Ludovice sets the table. Lunor, balik naman kay Argamino. Lunor again inside, back outside. Good close-out defense para kay Viernes. 8 seconds left to shoot. Cabrera against Mandani. This is that one.
That was great defense. Mula dito sa Jumbo Plastic, they denied every opportunity na sinubukang kunin itong Kama Motors. That's why it led to a tough shot mula kay Cabrera.
Perez, pretty move but no finish. And he will be whistled for a pushing foul.
Frustration foul na rin yun because you were expecting that shot to go down. Nung nakita niyang hindi pumasok, hinubukan niyang habulin yung offensive rebound and that led to a foul.
At Kama Motors naghahanap ng paraan na makapuntos. They bring back ito si Mark Montuano. Now they have that banger inside to complement Cabrera, Calisaan, Ludovice and Argamino. Taganas actively blitzing the ball handler.
Yung mga hard show nitong si Taganas nakakatakot because napakalaki na niyang tao so mahirap ikutan. He also has active hands so he can go for the steal like what almost happened in that play.
Calisaan rises but couldn't finish. Alvin Padilla magtatawid ng bola. Lamang pa rin, 26-22 ang kanyang koponan. At Ludovice could be his third foul.
Number 16, Ivan Ludovice, his third personal 3 on camera.
So already, yung isang rotation player ng koponan ni Coach Aris Di Mahunaan, already in foul trouble. Kaya babalik si Rudy Lingana at JR Kawali.
Well, usually that is not a problem for Kama Motors, but not in this game. Wala si Ortuste, wala si Pontejos, wala si Gray. They need everyone to play a lot of minutes on the floor for their side.
If that team is complete, could obviously rival yung lalim ng guard core nitong Jumbo Plastic. Pero yun nga, you fight a war with what you have, not with you don't have. Lalaban dito si Lingganay at Kawali. Zone defense para sa Kama Motors. Mandani from the outside. Couldn't finish. Perez cleaning up after him. Puts it back in.
Tough break there for Kama Motors. They defended that play particularly well, but they were not able to complete it. Perez gets an offensive rebound, turning garbage into gold.
Coming to you again from the JCSGO gym mula po dito sa Cubao City. Maraming salamat sa mga nanonood ng inyong bagong liga, PCBL Founders Cup at sa inyo ng Sports 5. And currently, it is a 28-22 advantage para sa Jumbo Plastic. Jed Montero obviously supporting James Martinez in this game. And so far, yung kupunan nga ni James Martinez, they've been getting production from all of the players na ipinapasok ni Coach Stevenson too. Tristan Perez in particular scoring on that last possession.
Tristan Perez is now their leading scorer. 6 points for the big guy off the bench.
Calisaan knocks down the wing jumper. Could be a consistent threat. Perez, sino mo ang bigyan si Mandani? Naagawan ni Cabrera. Ito naman ang Kama Motors. Down by 4. Lingganay off the bounce. Ginamit yung screen ni Montuano. Montuano gets it. Fires. Mid-range. Bounces high and out. Viernes the board.
Dumamig na yung Montuano after scoring on 2 straight mid-range jumpers in the first quarter. He was benched and now he has yet to find his rhythm.
Again, zone defense para sa Kama Motors. Mandani takes it closer. Jumper doesn't go. Taganos was there. Cleans it up. At Linganay saves it. Papunta kay Royder Cabrera. Another chance para sa Kama Motors. Linganay looking for some room. Binigyan si Kawaling. Binabantayan ulit ni Alvin Padilla. Kawaling probing. Outside. Royder for 3. Short. Mandani wants to execute in the half court.
Now, it will be a test for Kama as their shots are currently not falling if they will remain to be na maganda yung laruin nila sa depensa.
Viernes again for 3.
And that's his second three-point shot of the ball game. 6 points for the guard.
Ang pambasag ng zone defense at balik ulit sa malaking lamang ng Jumbo Plastic, 31-24. Kawaling attacking off the bounds. Kontra kay Padilla, napayungan. Libre si Kalisan sa ilalim.
Kalisan scoring again. 8 points already for the big guy off the bench.
And his points are coming off within the flow of the offense.
And shooting very well. 67% from the field.
Wala nang 4 na minuto na titira. This is the second quarter. A hard show by Mark Montuano, but too aggressive. There was a whistle.
You can't extend your legs pag nag-show ka, no? It's a perfect parang comparison yung ginagawa. Itong si JR Taganas on the other side. Binabangga ka niya with his body but he does not extend his legs. Kaya naman hindi siya natatawagan ng blocking foul.
Most veteran 5 on the floor na para sa Jumbo Plastic. 4 ang ipinasok. James Martinez, John Lopez, Marcy Arellano, and Mark Lopez. Kasama si JR Taganas. Lopez at the left wing. Nagiging si Taganas ang bola. Cross court. Martinez. Balik kay Arellano. Mula sa labas. And Linganay the rebound. This time Kama Motors speeding the game up. Linganay the floater.
No one stopped the ball. Doon sa pagkakataon na yon para sa Kama Motors. Tuloy-tuloy lang yung tinakbo ni Rudy Linganay and scoring with the floater.
Tuloy-tuloy. Todo vuelo. Dire-derecho. Kama Motors within shouting distance. Marcito Taganas, kanina pa siya nagkakamping dyan para subukang higupin yung depensa ng zone. Arellano, sidesteps. Beautiful move, but a 10-cent finish. Arellano, relentless, no. John Lopez, sinubukan pa mag-pump fake. The last touch, referee say on Royder Cabrera.
Jumbo Plastic getting multiple looks at the basket because of their offensive rebounds. That's 10 offensive boards for Jumbo Plastic so far.
A 31-28 lead para sa Jumbo Plastic kontra dito sa Kama Motors, pero ang nagpapakitang gilas ay young stretch 4 mula sa Baste. Ito si Michael Calisa.
Kalisaan, 8 points in the game. 4 of 6 shooting, stepping up para dun sa mga absent na players ng Kama Motors in this game.
Here's John Lopez challenging the defense. And there is a foul. John Lopez.
Kita yun na hinatak ni Lopez yung jersey ni Linganay when he felt that he had no more shot at getting that rebound.
Isa sa mga bagay na nabanggit mo kanina, Carlo Pamintuan, as Remy Aguilos checks into the ball game was activity. And with some of their main weapons, wala dito sa laro. It's up to the other guys to double their efforts, make it difficult para dito sa Jumbo Plastic to get into a rhythm.
That's why Kalisaan is playing very well dahil siya yung pinaka-active para sa kanyang koponan so far, Linganay, trying to get his scoring going in our second quarter.
Certainly talented enough to create shots for himself. At para sa kanyang mga kakampi, si Rudy Linganay gets that free throw. Aguilos, no high-low option for John Lopez. Mark fires. John offensive rebound and puts it back in.
Parang pasa yung mintis na yun ni Mark Lopez. John Lopez cleaning it up. 2 points for him, 33-29. Jumbo Plastic is up.
A little over 2 minutes ang natitira sa second quarter. Linganay misses a 3. Arellano the rebound. At ito na run and gun game ng Jumbo Plastic. Martinez thought about it. Atras, lando si Linganay. Aguilos sa poste. Mark Lopez, as you can see, the offensive rebound disparity, 11-3, and a three-pointer for the former UP Fighting Maroons.
Mark Lopez scoring his second three-point shot of the game so far, James. In the PCBL Founders Cup, he's shooting a whopping 56% from the three-point range.
And a whopping lead it is, 36-29, under 2 minutes left to play. Cabrera checking the shot clock, reads 5. Fires anyway and badly misses from way downtown.
Kulang sa pasensya yung Royder Cabrera in that particular play. Nagpanic siya dahil nag-iingay. Yung bench, itong Jumbo Plastic, hindi niya nakita na 5 seconds pa naman yung nalalabay sa kanilang shot clock.
Arellano looking for an opening. Open teammate Martinez kontra kay JR Kawali. Arellano, speed advantage yung Kalisaan, floats it up, finish.
Marcy Arellano breaking down the defense and scoring on a one-hander. Again, extending the lead of Jumbo Plastic to 9 points.
Kawali kontra kay Marcy. Height advantage against the former UE Red Warrior and Air 21 Express player. And a foul on the post-up.
The problem now para dito sa Kama Motors ay nagkakanya-kanya na sila sa opensa. In our first quarter, they were dishing out a lot of assists dun sa kanilang opensa. Dala na ni Ivan Ludovice. But now in the second quarter, it's mostly one-on-one plays and they're having a hard time catching up with Jumbo Plastic.
And I've heard basketball analysts say this often, especially when you're trailing, Carlo. It's not the offense that you really have to adjust, but it's getting more stops to stop the rhythm of the other squad.
Exactly, and against a very talented team like Jumbo Plastic, you have to double your effort sa iyong depensa.
38-31, laban pa rin ng Jumbo. Nakaagaw si Royder Cabrera. Tama ang tumatakbo. Cabrera not trigger happy that time. Kawaling is asking for it in the post. Banggaan sila ni Mark Lopez. Spots Kalisaan inside. Hindi makatira. Adjusts, fades, misses. At Lopez flying for the rebound.
Good closeout for the Jumbo Plastic defense in that particular play. Alam na nila yung gustong gawin ni Kalisaan. That's why dalawa yung defenders na tumutok agad sa kanya.
Split second difference sa pagitan ng game at shot clock. Arellano with the ball. Martinez binabante ng masatangkad na JR Kawaling. Arellano, he has to heave. Marcy misses. And that takes us into halftime with Jumbo Plastic holding this 38-31 lead kontra sa Kama Motors. The offense and the game clicking para dito sa Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, especially here in the second quarter, turning up the pressure, forcing turnovers. Kaya naman nakakapunto si Jeff Viernes that time, hitting from the outside. Kung hindi naman gagana sa labas, si Tristan Perez ang nasa ilalim. Pero on the other side, ang nagpapakita naman ay young forward, Michael Kalisaan, looking to carry the charge para sa Kama Motors. Sapat kaya ito? Magkakaalaman at magkakasubukan sa second half sa aming pagbabalik dito sa PCBL Founders Cup on Sports 5.